Hello and welcome to seventh grade 2A girls state basketball here on Central Illinois Sports. It is Springfield Calvary versus Villa Grove on this game today. 5:25 left on the pregame show. We will take a quick break here, and we will come back and tell you a little bit about each team, and we'll tell you starting lineups and more about this game after these.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Timely application of crop nutrients based on soil test results and the individual yield goals is the focus of the agronomy team at Logan Agri-Service, Inc. Logan Ag delivers anhydrous ammonia, dry fertilizer, UAN, liquid starter, and our lineup of Logan Agri-Yield micronutrients direct from us to your field. Striving to get the right fertilizer products at the right place in the right field at the right time, that's Logan Agri-Service. For fertilizer and application services, call 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Welcome back to the Great Rivers Bank pregame show here on Central Illinois Sports. It's for 7th grade 2A girls state basketball. And we are here to see Villa Grove play Springfield Calvary. And Steve, what do you think the keys to the game for each team is going to be?
Well, they both come in with undefeated records, Tim, so I think it's going to be the team that makes the most free throws, makes the least amount of turnovers, and I really think that the team that doesn't allow second, third efforts on the basket. And so it'll be interesting to see. Note here that we made the only common opponent in this tournament for either team. Spring Calvary played Mount Pulaski the second game of the year, 35-34. And so we've also thought they lost to, who did you think they lost to? Villa Grove? No, I'm not sure. But they came in, Springfield Calvary came in defeating Greenfield, which is one of the teams from over home in our conference that we really wanted to see, 34-13. Now they won the regional, beating Assumption Central A&M 35-8. They defeated Morrisonville 49-9. I was looking down here. I bet they don't average allowing 18 points a ball game overall. Then on the Villa Grove side, they got here by beating Bismarck Henning 28-16. The regional, Saltville South Fork 30-14, and they beat Oak Grove Grade School 32-8. And they're along that same line. So most points, I think, allowed 38 points. And that's the only game over 30 and only a couple of games in the 20s. The rest of them are all teens and below. So both of these teams have come into this winning a lot of games big. Starting lineups are brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. From snacks to hoodies, power tools to lawn chairs, no other place is like your local Farm and Home Supply. For Villa Grove, it looks like this. Aversburg, the 7th grade, Elena Williams, Maggie Klotzfelder, Yetzi Briones, and Kenna Koberline. And so that's the starters for Villa Grove. For Springfield Calvary, it'll be Davina McQuillan, Adeline Kendall, Madeline Steele, Leighton Job, and Colby Stotler. And so those are the players. They've got one that's injured that is not playing, probably that Kuvaea won't be playing as she's got an injury. And so with that, that's your starters, brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. And this will be interesting as Calvary has 5 6th graders on their team. And Villa Grove has about the same on theirs. So about a 50-50 split. Hey, and the odd part, Tim, what's the mascots for these teams?
The Saints and the Devils.
So what a matchup. And being a pastor, guess who I want to win? I'm not supposed to be for anybody in this game, but as a pastor, you got to be for the Saints, right?
Yeah, probably. I think that's better for your motto there.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. As we get ready and they're doing this, Tim, you want to go back for a couple of commercials before we get started here? You're listening to the Great Rivers Bank pregame show.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera. Named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already, he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Tell my mom to pick me up soon.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports as our 4th game of the quarterfinal finishes up here. This is what your matchup is going to look like for tonight. It'll be Nauvoo Calusa against Mount Pulaski. Now Pulaski brought a great crowd here earlier today. Now that they've won a game, look for even more people tonight. And then it'll be McNabb Putnam County against the winner of this ball game. Both of them come in 25-0 and 23-0. Calvary at 25 and Villa at 23 as we get ready for jumping the game here. It'll be Tim Hall, Steve Surratt, and Lisa Surratt. Want to thank Great Rivers Bank for sponsoring the pregame and for Farm and Home Supply for sponsoring the starters. Oh, Tim's taking it back. I didn't set him back, Tim. Jump ball controlled by Villa Grove. Right-hand side. Drive to the middle. That was Klogsfeld. Aversburg. She travels, and that's going to be the first turnover. East team full court pressure. Looks like a 1-2-2 press by Villa Grove. Inbound pass goes astray. That's going to be Klotzfelder, and she shoots it out of bounds, or loses it out of bounds. Inbound. Get it to Stotler. Coming down the floor is Porter. I thought that was Porter. No, it was Job. Steal, and then over to Stotler. No good. And a travel. Forgot to get the bags before she got the car started. As Job did that. Inbound's going to be Haversbeck. She gets it into Coberline. Coberline takes it down the left side. She comes back to the middle, drives to the baseline, and they're going to call a foul. Let's see who's going to get that. It's either going to be 12 or 35. Or 32 or 35. And that was on 35, Stoller. Steal, excuse me. Her first, and the shot up by Coberline is no good. Next shot. And she misses the second shot. The rebound was by Villa Grove and by Klotzfelder. And it goes out of bounds, and it'll still be their Villa Grove's basketball. Bounce in, gets past. Briones. Briones drives, stops, kicks it back out. Klotzfelder gets it back to Briones, and travel called. Just down to 4:57 as we've had lots of turnovers here, Tim. They haven't been very smooth basketball so far.
Yeah, each team's just trying to figure out who wants the ball at this point.
Kendall, she gets it over. That is Job. Shot was no good. And it'll stay with the Calvary Saints. Inbound will be Steele. Steele gets it into Job, and it goes through her hands, out of bounds. Turnover, Calvary. Haversburg will inbound. Briones and Williams possibly. Nope, they get it down floor. That's Klotzfelder up with a shot, and good. And the first 2 points of this game goes to Klotzfelder. Makes it a 2-0 ball game. Fast break back down the other end. That's McQuillan retrieves the ball. Job stops, gets in the corner. That's Kendall. Kendall for three, no good. Rebound. And she got her own rebound and loses the basketball. And carried the basketball. That was Haversburg that carried the basketball. Inbound will be Steele. Steele inbounded Job. Stotler in the corner. That's Kendall. Back to Steele. Inbound, or inside. That's Kendall, and she's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot two. That's going to be on number 11, Haversburg. And that's going to put Kendall to the line as she banks in the first one. Puts Calvary on the board, makes it a 2-1 ball game. And the second shot, lane violation. She'll get to shoot again. The next shot is up and banks in good. Makes it a 2-2 ball game. 3:56 left here in the first. Inbound will be Haversburg. She gets it in to Coberline. Coberline throws it down and ends up down court to Briones. Briones looks, almost loses it out of bounds. Ball to Klotzfelder. Briones top the key, throws down low. That's Williams. Doesn't put it up, and that is taken by Kendall. And then a foul called on the play. That's going to be on 11. Haversburg with her second foul already. The inbound will be Steele. She'll get it in. And the top of the key will be Job. Back to Steele. Drive, shoots, partially blocked there by Coberline, and a jump ball. Seen a few of those today, haven't we, Tim?
My college fund's up to like 97,000. I'm betting.
No, I said $1 for each, not $1,000 each.
Yeah, I know.
Job out front. That'll be Steele. Steele down to Kendall. Back out to Steele. Back over to McQuillan. Then a drive by Job. No good. And Job's going to get the foul there as she fouls Briones. That's a Briones. Job with the foul. Ball be inbounded. Haversburg gets it down court. That goes down to Williams off the glass, and good for Williams. Gives her 2 points to make it a 4-2 ball game. 2:53 left here. Coming in, that's Kendall. She's going to kick it out front. Long shot by Kendall. No good. Excuse me. Can't get my number straight. Steele. And another shot. No good. Steele drives in off the glass. And a foul called. That'll be Thompson Burton there, and her first foul. Or Clobberfelder, excuse me. Shot up, and no good. Let's Steele at the line. Second shot by her is good. That'll make it a 4-3 ball game. And sideline violation? No. Ball knocked out, excuse me. Inbound. That was Haversburg. She gets it down, and then down the line, that's Williams. Williams with a shot. That'll give her 4 points. Still pressured by the Devils. Coming down the court, Stotler. They feed it down low. That's McQuillan. She puts it up, no good. The rebound is Haversburg. She gets it over to Williams. Back to Haversburg. She's going to lose it out of bounds. And Villa Grove Devils lose the ball outside or out of bounds. Steele into Job. Job for three. No good. Rebound, Haversbeck. And the ball stolen back by Kendall, and she's going to be fouled. Did you see what fingers went up there?
I said 12.
12? Williams with a foul. The inbound. Steele gets it out to Job. Job drives. Off the glass, no good, gonna get a foul. That's gonna be a number 11, that's gonna be on Haversbeck. Is that her third foul? It's her third foul already. And we're still in the first with a minute and a half left, so she's gonna end up setting the clock. Her shot up is no good. Next shot is missed. Both of those were missed by Job. 6-3 ball game. Now with Villa Grove on top. Inbound. And they're going to say out of bounds. Bounced it out of bounds. Not going to call the slap from behind. Job feeds down to Kendall. Kendall for two. No good. Rebound back the other way. That's Coberline. Coberline tries to get it to Claude Felder. She gathers it in the corner, drives in, shoots. No good. And that's going to be Calvary St. basketball, as they say it last went off of Briones. Kendall gets it into Job. Job down to McQuillan. She tries to drive. Now that's going to be Job for three, and she nailed or did she give him two? They gave him 2 points on that. I'm going to say Job for two, right? Minute and 10 seconds left here. Checking in for Calvary will be Flam, Stella Flam. Villa Grove the inbound, that's Williams. She gets the ball in, that's Coberline. Coberline kicks it down low. Briones, no good, a blocked shot there. Finally gathers it back, they gather it back in and shoot, and 2 points for Clottersfeld. 2 points for her. That'll make it an 8-5 ball game, down to about 45 seconds. Flam feeds back, they feed back down to her. She's bumped, she shoots, no good. Rebound fought for on the ground. That was Stoller. She tried to put it up, but it's blocked, and they're going to call a foul here. Steele with that foul. That's two for her. Down to 30 seconds. Over to Clotfelder. Back out front. Dribble in the ball game now is Drake. Clotfelder drives, and she's going to get a foul on the floor. Let's see who they call the foul on. That's going to be on 24. McQuillan, her first foul. What do they say, Clodfelder? Goes to the line, shoots the first foul. No good. Porter checks into the ball game, and Steele checks out for Calvary. Clodfelder for her second shot. And she makes that one. That'll make it a 9-5 ball game. Inbound. Calvary gets it down. Ends up saving there by Porter and put up by Stotler. Finally grabbed by Flam. Out. No good. Rebound Briones. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter of play. After 1 quarter of action, it is Villa Grove 9 and Calvary 5 as we head into the second quarter.
Hey, grab me one too.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Back with you, Central Illinois Sports, our final quarterfinal game today between Villa Grove Devils and the Calvary Saints. And it's, Tim, been a pretty sloppy ball game so far.
Yeah, it's been a little bit of a turnover battle between the teams, and I think each team needs to just settle down, get into the game, and run their offenses.
Inbound's going to be Williams. Williams gets the ball into Coberline. She gets the ball back after it's knocked. She goes to the lane, and then she is tied up by Porter. And it'll be Calvary St. basketball. Checking in for Villa Grove will be Riggleman. Full court pressure, 1-2-1-1 full court press. As they get the ball back to Stoutler, she gets it across the line to Flam. And they say she was on the line. Inbound will be Williams. She gets into Coberline. Coberline has Kendall on her. Coberline gets it across. Bodfelder drives to the bucket, off the bottom of the rim. Final put up, Briones. Briones with 2 points. Ball thrown over. That's going to be Porter, and she traveled with the basketball. Inbounded. Coberline, she gets it up. And there's going to be fought around. Ball's loose. Riggleman had the ball. And there's going to be blocking foul. Coberliner, Clotterfelder, excuse me. Third. Stoutler, her first foul. Timeout called. 11-5, Villa Grove over Calvary here in the second quarter. We'll be back.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports as we've got an 11-5 ball game here. 5:04 left here in the second quarter. It's Villa Grove with the 11. Calvary with the 5. This is our last quarterfinal game today. Winner of this game gets to play at Putnam County. Ball put into Clobberfelder, and she puts it up for 2 points. Ball back in. Calvary brings it up the floor. Try to throw the back door to Flam, and it's knocked out of bounds. There's good ball movement going on there, Tim, but couldn't finish it off.
Yeah, they just need to get that last pass, and they couldn't get it without the tip.
Inbound steal. They get it out front to Job, and they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Clobberfelder. That should be her second foul. It is. Kendall steal, feeds down low to Kendall, and it goes out of bounds. It's like Calvary's tried to get an offense started, and they just can't make the consecutive passes to make the play work.
Yeah, I feel like they're not all on the same key, I think, sometimes.
Travel, yeah. Inbound. That'll be Job. Gets it down to Flam. She fakes going baseline. Then gets it down to Kendall. Kendall backs in. Out front. Around the horn. That's Job. This side steal. Job feeds the lane because she saw Steele was going to go there, and that is picked off by Riggleman, and then gives it to Coberline, and she travels. That'll be Job, feeds to Kendall. Back out front, that's Flam. She shoots and makes the shot. 2 points for her. Her first 2 in the ballgame. That was a nice move there, Tim.
Yeah.
Probably one of the best moves we've seen in the tournament.
And then a 5 after.
And I think we had a violation on the sidelines. Ball back out front. Job steps back, a long 2, no good. Rebound, thought it was going to be Kendall, ended up being McQuillan. McQuillan gets out to Flam. Flam drives in, goes up, shoots, no good. Kendall with the rebound. Kicks out front, that's Steele. Steele back to Flam. Flam's going to drive. Kick down on the corner to Kendall. 2, got it. Kendall, that gives her 4 points on the day. Ball inbounded and off their own player as Williams threw it in as a bounce pass to Codfelder, and it goes right back out of bounds, Tim.
Yeah, Villa Grove, yeah, they are. They might want to call a timeout here. They're behind in the momentum game right here.
With that, 13-9, Villa Grove over Calvary here in the second quarter.
Timely application of crop nutrients based on soil test results and the individual yield goals is the focus of the agronomy team at Logan Agriservice, Inc. Logan Ag delivers anhydrous ammonia, dry fertilizer, UAN, liquid starter, and our lineup of Logan Agri-Yield micronutrients direct from us to your field. Striving to get the right fertilizer products at the right place in the right field at the right time, that's Logan Agriservice. For fertilizer and application services, call 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agriservice, serving agriculture since 1962.
All right, here we go, 13-9. The Devils over the Saints. Villa Grove and Calvary. Ball inbounded by Calvary and goes in. That's Job off the glass, or excuse me, Steele with that 2 points. They get the ball back in on the other side. That's Briones. And the ball knocked out of bounds. And the momentum, I can feel the momentum shifting here, Tim.
Yeah, it was a 13-5 game, and the momentum just switched now to a 13-11 game.
Williams will inbound. She gets it in to Coberline. Coberline feeds down low to Briones. Back to Williams. Williams back to Coberline. And they're going to call a foul as she got hit as she went up for the shot. Steele, 33 with the foul. Adam went. Nope, they're saying 15. 33 has got 3 fouls. Got a couple of people with 3 fouls in this contest, 1 on each squad. Williams will inbound. Try to get it in the lane. That was Clobberfelder. No good. And that ended up being Coberline for 2 points. That'll make it a 15-11 ball game. Fed down low. Basket up. No good by Porter. Kendall for 2. No good. And that was a walk. No travel called. They get it down. And that's going to be Coberline. And finally the other way. That's going to be Flam with the basketball. Drives to the bucket, off the toe. Are they going to say it's her toe or the other person's toe? Her toe. Williams will inbound. Gets it over to Coberline. Coberline tries to get it across the line. Stolen. Back the other way. Porter underline to Flam, and that shot's blocked. Stella Flam will inbound the ball. Got it over to the left side. That's going to be McQuillan. McQuillan back top of the key. That was Porter, no good. Rebound was by Job, no good. Next shot by McQuillan, no good. And it's still going to say Calvary St. basketball. Unusual inbound play, Tim. I haven't really seen this where they stack them all up at the spike line.
Yeah, they're just getting them all going before, I guess.
Ball down. And McQuillan gets fouled. Nancy Briones with her first foul. That will put McQuillan to the line to shoot 2. Shot up, no good. She'll take her second shot. No good. Rebound, Briones. Ball knocked away. Nice job there by Job. Williams will try to get the ball in to Coberline on the inbound as everybody's tying their shoes. Let's take a moment. Everybody on the floor, please tie your shoes. Williams inbound. She gets it over to Clodfelder. She drives, ball knocked off, and she was out of bounds when she caught the ball back. The shoe went off of Riggleman's foot. Back over to Clodfelder's, and she was standing on the line. Going back the other direction. Job, ball blocked, or Williams, Hodfelder. Hodfelder drives the lane, out of control. She's going to shoot the 2. No good. Rebound, Briones. And Williams with the travel. Down to 50 seconds here left in the second quarter. Lamb. Goes to the right side. Feeds down low. Kendall. Back out on top. That was Stotler, and she tries to go low to McQuillan. Inbound Williams. Gets it into Coberline. Over and back. I don't know, they've been close to a tip, wasn't it, Tim? Did it get tipped before that?
I don't know. It's
just close.
It could have been either a travel or a over and back, and they had to call either, I'm thinking.
Flam drives the lane, goes up with the shot, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Kendall. They give it over to Porter, no good. Inbound, that's Stotler, and that's Flam. Drives, no good as that's short. Nice drive, but Nothing on the shot. They get it out to Williams. Williams got Riggleman. Can't get it to Riggleman. That ends up in Flamstown and a scrum on the floor. Ball goes to Villa Grove. Villa Grove up by 4. And we got 6 for 1. Both teams have scored 6 points in this quarter. Williams will inbound. Looks for somebody underneath the basket, and they found Clodfelder, and she gets fouled. Clodfelder will go to the line for 2, and the foul will be on 31 Porter, her first foul. Shot is up, no good. Second shot. Finally makes the shot. That makes it 16-11, and that's going to be our halftime. Halftime is brought to you by Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Quincy. It's a great place to buy a car. The staff is committed to finding you the car that you're looking for. See them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com. We'll be back.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at Dot Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports as we got the fourth game in our quarterfinal here with Villa Grove and Springfield Calvary. Winner of this ball game will play McNabb-Putnam County tonight in the semifinals. The first game of that semifinal tonight will be Nauvoo-Calusa and Mount Pulaski. Scoring looks like this for Villa Grove: Williams with 4, Clodfelder 8, Briones 2, Coberline 2. Tim, what are the Villa Grove shooting?
For Villa Grove, they're shooting 7 for 14 from the field, with 1 for 1 from 3 and 2 for 6 from the free throw line.
All right, and then on the other side, the Springfield Calvary, 2 points for Flem, 4 points for Kendall, 3 for Steele, 2 for Job, and for a total of 11 points.
They're shooting 4 for 26 from the field, with 0 for 2 from 3 and 3 for 8 from the free throw line.
Halftime's brought to you by Little Jess Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. They're committed to finding the right vehicle for you. We'll be back after this station break.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Stottsy Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stottsy Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stottsy Automotive and Tire.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports. Steve Surratt, Tim Hull, Lisa Surratt here with you in Riverton, Illinois for 7th grade girls 2A action. Our last quarterfinal game of the game between the Calvary Saints and the Villa Grove Devils. Villa Grove taking the lead here, 16-11. They're not ready yet. They don't have all their score people back. They're waiting for the scorekeepers to get back. Everybody's ready to play, and they'll inbound. Those people will have to get back and catch up their scorebooks. Steele crosses over to Job. Job with the shot. She gets fouled. The foul's going to be on 15. Clydefelder. Clydefelder with 3 fouls. She's got 3. Aversburg's got 3. And Steele on Springfield Calvary has 3. And that's going to put Job to the line. She'll take 2 shots. First one up and good. Or I guess they counted. Did they count the bucket?
No, they already shot the first one.
All right, missed it. Okay, sorry. Back the other direction. Baronis gets the basketball. Travel not called on Job. That's Steele. Steele right side to Stotler. Steele for the 3, no good. Rebound back the other direction. Baronis, she gets it over to Riggleman. Riggleman goes up, shot blocked. And there's a foul as I think Job got pushed. 15. That's going to be her 4th foul. Aversburg will come back into the ball game. And she's got 3 fouls. She's swapping a 3 foul out for a 4 foul, and we're just, 40 seconds into the 3rd quarter of play. They bring the ball down. Job gets it over to Stoller. Back to Job. She shoots and makes the 2. Job now with 5 points on the day. Haverbeck loses the basketball. Job down to Kendall. Kendall off the board, no good, no call. Back the other direction. Coberline gives it to Haberberg. Back to Coberline. She shoots and makes the bucket. Coberline with 2 points. That gets her up to 4. Drive to the bucket and feed off to Kendall. Knocked out of bounds. Steele will take the ball out of bounds. Steele into Job. Shot. 2-pointer. Good. She comes out hotter than a firecracker, Tim. Havensburg drives, stops, and a ball thrown away. Williams collects it. Knocked away. Kendall reaches in. Williams kicks it over to Haberberg. She drives the lane, shoots, no good. Fought for on a rebound. That's going to be off of Riggleman, out of bounds. A little different pace ball game, a little more shooting and making this so far this quarter, Tim.
Yeah, this quarter's going a little quicker than the other one because each team's scoring a little quicker than they were in the first half.
Job, she feeds down to Stotler, down underneath and in for 2 as Stotler gets her first 2 points of the ball game. That makes it an 18-18 ball game and runs away with Villa Grove's lead. Williams gives over to Coberline, then that's to Briones. And a feed back door to Williams off the glass, no good. Fought for on the floor, scrum, and bounced out of there. And that's ball taken away from Steele, out of bounds by Riggleman. Inbound to be Steele, gets it under the basket, a wide open McQuillan under the basket as she collects 2 points, her first 2 points of the ball game. Calvary with their first lead in this ball game, 20-18. Haversburg travels. And timeout called. Villa Grove as he's got to talk to his players. 2:58 left here in the third. Calvary Saints 20. Villa Grove Devils 18. We'll be back.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy. Not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Back with you. Calvary Saints up 20-18 over Villa Grove. They'll bring the ball down. That's Job. Job feeds down to Steele. Steele goes up and ball is blocked, but they're saying foul. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2. It looks to me like it was on Williams. That would be her second one. And so Steele goes to the line to shoot 2. First one is up, no good. I think we had one team shoot good free throws today, Tim.
Yeah, it's like one team will look good at the beginning of the game, then they'll miss a whole bunch, or they just miss them all game.
Second shot is up and good. Stands the lead out, biggest lead for Springfield Calvary, 3. Havers-Burke with the basketball, gets it across half line. She got Kendall on her. She keeps driving down lower, gets it back out front, and they're going to call traveling on Coberline. Turnover. And Calvary has got Villa Grove spooked here in this. The Saints have brought out the Holy Ghost. Soller down to Kendall. Off, no good. Rebound is going to be Job. Job drives, and the ball blocked by Coberline. And Job ends up with it again, and 2 more points for Job. 2:10 left here in the third. 5-point lead now, the biggest lead for Springfield Calvary. Kendall on Haverberg, and the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with Villa Grove. And Riggleman comes out. They're putting Clodfelder back into the ball game. She comes back in with 4 fouls. Williams, they bounce it in. It ends up in Kendall's hands. Fast break here. Ball given up front. That'll be McQuillan, and she's got 4 points. All 4 of them here in the third quarter. Back, ball lost by Williams. Outside. Seven-point lead, and now they can build on that, Tim. Ball out front. Job feeds down on the post to McQuillan. Let's see who that's going to be on. On 11, that'll be Haverberg. That gives her 4 fouls.
So they have 2 players out there with 4 fouls with 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, that's kind of unbelievable that a coach would let that happen. But apparently they feel that that's their best chance of winning. Ball knocked away by Coberline. Yeah, I was going to say the keys to the second half was them people running offenses, and I think we've seen the product of that, if I had said that. Inbound. Steele gets it in to Stotler, and she gets knocked to the ground and no foul. And it'll be Villa Grove ball. Ball will be inbound to Haversburg. She'll bring it up the right side with Stotler on her. Ball thrown out of bounds. Williams retrieved it, lost it, and then it went off of Steele. Williams will inbound. Underneath the basket, wide open, is Klotzfelder. It's her first 2 points in the third quarter because she's had to sit. Get it right-hand side. That's Stotler down to Kendall in the corner. That'll be Job. No good. Ball fought for, and they're going to say it was off of Haversburg. And it'll stay. Calvary St. basketball, 5-point lead, 56 seconds left here for Calvary. Ball underneath the basket. Job, Stotler into Kendall. Kendall shoots no good. And they say that it went off as she saved that ball, Steele, that it came back and hit her, Tim.
I didn't see that, but I guess he did because he has a better view.
Haversburg bring the ball up. Takes it to the right side. Stotler on her. Williams with McQuillan on her, and it jumped. Oh, they're going to call foul. And I believe they're going to call that on McQuillan. .34, they ended up giving that on Job. And they're going to pull Job out and put back in Flam. So get ready for the inbound. Williams will inbound. Gets it in the corner to Haverberg, and she has the ball knocked out of the way. Heads up play by Steele. McQuillan will come out, and Job will come back in the ball game. Williams will inbound. Looking in the middle, trying to find Clodfelder, and it'll stay with Villa Grove. Williams the inbound again. Ball clear back out front. That's Briones. She'll give it to Haversburg. Back to Briones. Over to Clodfelder. Ball's knocked out. Active hands there by Steele. Williams will inbound again. 15 seconds left now here in the third. Williams gets it in to Haversburg. She drives back toward the middle. Down in the middle of Culver line. No good. Ball goes off of Kendall. We've been down in this end of the court for a really long time, Tim.
Yeah, I think we've been on this court the whole last minute.
Inbound. And there's going to be a foul under the basket. .31 with a foul offense, so that's going to be Coberline, I believe. Yep, her first foul. So Calvary get the ball back kind of by default with 6 seconds left. Full court pressure. Ball given in. That was Job, and she traveled. Inbound by Williams. Into Harrisburg. Ball low, overthrown, and shot by Job is after the buzzer. So after 3 quarters of play, it's the Calvary Saints 25 and the Villa Grove Devils 20. We'll be back.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Press Yours On You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy. We're passionate about the outdoors.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports. Steve Surratt, Tim Hull, Lisa Surratt over on the camera. 6 ball games from this 2A 7th grade state tournament. We've got all 4 classes for you on Central Illinois Sports. Stoller gets it into Job, and the ball goes out of bounds, and they're going to say it went off of a hand. Steele will inbound. Steele out to Job. Job drives back toward the middle, down the side, and she gets tripped up, and somebody's going to get a foul, and that may be Haverberg's last foul. Let's see who they give it on. They give it on Haversburg. That'll be number 5 for her. She'll check out of the ball game with no points. And so that's going to put back in Riggleman. That'll put to the line Job. She'll 2-2. The first one is up and good. Lincoln's that lead back out to 6 points. Next shot. Up and no good. Rebound. Overliner. She'll brings it down. Tries to drive into the middle, and a foul's going to get called on Kendall, I think. Nope. McQuillan, they're going to give that to McQuillan. And timeout called on the floor. Calvary 26, Villa Grove 20 with 5:38 left in the fourth. We'll be back.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports State Tournament coverage in the IESA for you. And we're at the Class 2A tournament in Riverton, Illinois. And with fourth game of the quarterfinal here. And to the line. That is Coberline. She misses the first one. Second foul shot. Up and good. That gets her up to 5 points on the day. Back headed back the other way. Job feeds it down to Kendall. Kendall gives it to McQuillan. McQuillan for 2 more points. She's had a good second half, up to 6 points for her in the second half. Steal by Kendall. She can't quite handle it. Ball be brought down. Briones, and it's a travel as Clodfelder couldn't get going before the ball hit, or after the ball hit the floor. So we get the ball in. Kendall wide open. McQuillan down under the basket. She fights and gets fouled. Layup, no good. And a fight on the rebound, and it's going to be Villa Grove basketball. Coberline's going to inbound. It's been Williams most of the time. Coberline gets it in, and Briones back to Coberline. She gets over to Williams, and she traveled, didn't call. Coberline, free throw line shot is good for Coberline. That gets her up to 7 points on the day. Back the other direction. That's Job. Or I should say that's Job there. She drives to the bucket, off the glass, no good, and ends up in Job's hands. Job into Steele. Steele goes up and she gets fouled. Williams, that's going to be her third foul. Steele go to the line. She is 1 for 4 on free throws today. We'll see what she can do here. First one is up and no good. .430 left here in this contest. Short, no good. Rebound Briones, and there's going to be a foul called on Stotler. Stotler with her second foul. Koberliner gives it to Williams. Williams down the center. Kicks it back out to Koberliner. And the ball taken away by Kendall. Kendall with the basketball, goes out of bounds. Checking back in is Flams. Flam. And going to sit. McQuillan's going to sit. Inbound. That's Steele. Kendall. To Job. Job on the backside tries to get it to Stotler. Ends up in Kendall's hand, and she gets 2 more points. 6 points on the night for her. Briones gives it back to Koberline. And carrying the ball. But Tim, seems like when things go bad, they just get worse.
Yeah, it just keeps on. It's the snowball effect is what I've heard before.
And that snowball effect has happened to Villa Grove here in the second half. Ball fed down. Well, that's Job, or excuse me, not Job. Another good job there by Steele as she shoots a couple of shots and now is going to go to the line. She's 1 for 6 so far on free throws, though. And that's on Williams. That's her 4th foul also. No good. One is Calvary on free throws.
6 for 18.
Next shot is up. And no good. Rebound, Kendall, and she travels. Timeout called by Villa Grove. 30-23, 3:34 left here in the fourth quarter. We'll be back. Back with you, 30-23, Calvary Saints over the Villa Grove Devils. Calvary didn't have the lead until the third quarter, a couple of minutes into the third quarter, but they came out fighting.
Yeah, they came out with a new mindset coming into the second half.
Ball inbounded by... we're headed back the other way as the ball goes off of Villa Grove as Clodfelder loses the ball, and then Job loses the ball. She stops her dribble, gives it in, and Steele travels. Giving the advantage to Calvary here because they have the faith of Job on their team. Joke, folks. Koberliner gets it into Briones, and she double dribbled. I don't know that I saw that. Did you?
I don't know. This guy on this side must see a lot more than we do.
Apparently. My eyes are getting bad. I'm 65, sitting up high. And that's going to be Job going to the bucket. She can't make it, and she touched the ball. Okay, they say she touched the ball before anybody else had touched it after she went out of bounds. Inbound. They get the ball in. Goberline's going to bring it down. Clodfelder. He drives to the bucket. He carried the ball though. Coming back in for Calvary will be 31 Porter. And Joe will have a seat down to 2:52. Flam. And loses the basketball. Timeout call by Calvary. 30-23, 2:44 left here in the fourth. Calvary leads Villa Grove.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
At Game Masters in Quincy,
We're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy. We're passionate about the outdoors.
Fourth quarter action here. Fourth quarter final game of the day. Villa Grove and Calvary in this 7th grade 2A quarterfinal. Calvary leads 30-23. Got the lead in the third. Lost the ball. That was Stotler. Back the other way. Hodsfelder. And just out of the reach of Goberliner. Inbound. Stotler. Up, threw it away. Briones. Shot, no good, and they're going to say that the foul was on Steele. That's her fourth foul. Already fouled out of this game is Haversburg for Villa Grove. Several people now with 4 fouls. The shot up and good by IESA Veronas. She makes the first one. Shoots. Misses the second one. The rebound there was by Porter. Bringing it across, that's Job. Job back out to Flam. Flam drives, kicks out. That was Porter. And going back up with Steele, and she misses. Veronis. And the ball knocked away right in the hands of Job. She goes off the glass, no good. Veronis with the rebound, knocked away by Flam out of bounds. Down to the 2-minute mark. Back in, Spodsfelder. Flam comes out. Porter comes out. Inbound to Williams. Williams gets it up. Kicks it back out. Goberliner. Back to Williams. Goberliner. Over the line, I should say. She shoots and makes it. That's 9 points for her. Inbound. Stolen away. Goberline gets it down to Rickelman, and she gets fouled. 30-26. They're still in this game, Tim.
Yeah, and there's only a minute and a half left, but they still have time to be able to come back and even win this game.
Okay. 34, they say. Job has got 4 fouls. 15 with the foul. That's Clodfelder. That should be 5 for her. Who did they call that on?
31.
31 on Coberline. That'll be her 3rd foul. And to the line is Kendall. First shot is up, no good. Next foul shot by Kendall is up and no good. She's going to get a 2-pointer and another foul. Is she going to shoot 2? That's going to be in Coberline. That gives her 4 fouls.
I think we might have the record for the most people with 4 fouls in one game.
Kendall with the shot. It's up. No good. Might have a record for free throws missed, too. I think this is number 22 here. And it's good. Kendall actually made that one. Clodfelder gives it into Baronis. Ball ends up in the hands of Clodfelder. She can't make the shot. Rebound is given out by Stadler. Kendall. And that's going to put Job to the line. That's going to be 5 for Coberline. That's 2 fouled out on Villa Grove. That'll put Job to the line to shoot 2. Down to 59 seconds, Tim. Job with the first shot, no good. Well, stomping and screaming has worked as far as if you're the Villa Grove crowd. And the next one is good. Ball brought up on the right side. Clodfelder gives it over to Briones. She shoots, no good. Backside rebound, Riggleman blocked and off of Calvary. 46.5 seconds. Calvary's lead, 6 points. Villa Grove will stack. Coach is yelling. Riggleman in and makes the 2 points. That's her first 2 points of the ball game. And timeout. Full timeout, Villa Grove, 42.3 seconds. Calvary leading Villa Grove 32-28.
As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Tell my mom to pick me up soon.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports. So, Tim, we got 42 seconds left here. What are you doing if you're Villa Grove? You're down by 4 points here.
I'm figuring out the worst free throw shooter for Calvary here and fouling them as soon as they get the ball.
The whole team.
Yeah, that. And
ball into Flam. No, she's not going to get to it. Baronis gets it, and Flam's going to get a foul. That's her first foul, I think. Yep. And so that'll put Briones to the line. Her shot is up and no good. Hit the wire. Hit the wire. No good. So that one's no good. Next shot up and no good. And that's going to be Riggleman. That'll be her first foul, I think. Why are they letting the substitution happen?
Well, they let it happen for Calvary, so I'm guessing they're just trying to make it so that they
It's
can
equal.
both do it.
It's equal. Yeah, because none of those people should have come in until after the second shot. Banked it in. And Stotler makes the first one. They've made more foul shots in this fourth quarter than they have in the whole 3 quarters before. No good. Lane violation, no good. Down to 39 seconds, the lead up to 5 points. 2-possession ball game here at least. Inbound. Clodfelder gets to Williams. Williams brings it back toward the middle, then down the side. Villa Grove, back door, Riggleman wide open, and she puts it up and good. She'll go for the and one here. And that's going to go on McQuillan. That'll be her third foul. Porter checks back in for Kendall. Flam checks back in. Ball is up. Riggleman, no good. And went off of Calvary. And that went off of Flam. Timeout called by Villa Grove. 33-30, 28 seconds left. 3-point lead by Calvary. We'll be back.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider.
Arlo's
It's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera. Named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports, your IESA headquarters for state tournament basketball, volleyball, baseball, softball. Today, 7th grade, 2A girls quarterfinal. Williams will inbound, 3-point lead for Calvary. They get it back in. That was Klotzfelder. She double dribbled. We're going to have wholesale changes here. Defense for offense. Klotzfelder will be on the inbound from Steele. Steele gets it in to Job. Job traveled. Yeah. Williams will check back in. Coming back out will be Golightly. Tim, they're biting into our break. Briones into Williams, taken away. Fowler back the other direction, gives it to Steele. Steele travels. Tim, the scholarship fund just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Hypothetically. The inbound, Klotzfelder. Gets it in Barones. Back to Klotzfelder. 8 seconds, shoots and gets fouled. And traveling call. Down to 7.5 seconds. Best ball game we've had today as far as closeness.
It is very close, and it's actually kind of entertaining.
All right. You got to foul quick if you're going to foul. Inbound steal plan. And they're not going to call a foul. And timeout called. Calvary. Let's just keep it here, Tim.
No, if I'm Calvary there, why are you calling a timeout? You have less than 10 seconds, so you don't have to give up the ball. I mean,
I think the thing is now is that I think he thought a foul was getting ready to be called, and so with that he gets to put the ball in bounds. And about the time you get the ball in bounds, if you don't foul automatically, and there's not going to be enough time left on the clock for you to shoot a shot.
Yeah, and you're not going to really see a three-quarter court shot from 7th grade girls.
No, but this has been an exciting game. Didn't think so when it started out in the first half, but the second half, both teams have come out scoring more like I thought it was going to be. I figured this would be a 40-40 ball game, something like that, with the stats that came in. We get ready to go here. Postgame is brought to you by Blessing Health System, the locations throughout the region to meet your health needs. That's Blessing Health System. They're here to serve you. Learn more at blessinghealth.org. Inbound, that's going to be Steele. Steele gets it in to Stoller, and that's the end of the ball game. And so that's going to put the Calvary Saints into a game tonight against the McNabb-Putnam County team. And Tim, I have to say, they've got the easier path to the championship game of the games we've got coming up tonight.
Yeah, I do believe so also.
So you'll have Nauvoo-Calusa That's supposed to be our 6 o'clock game. We'll be on about 10, 15 minutes prior to that. Then you'll have the McNabb-Putman game against Springfield Calvary. One's at 5 and the other's at 6:30. So we're going to take a personal breaks here for just a little bit. We'll be back on the air here in about 25 minutes or so. Oh yeah, we better wrap up. Sorry, I forgot to do that. Final score was what, 33-30? Yeah, 33-30. And the scoring looked like this. Williams had 4 for Villa Grove, 10 for Clodfelder, Riggleman 4, 3 for Briones, 9 for Coberline. And that's the scoring. What's the stats over there for Villa Grove?
Villa Grove, they shot 13 for 30 from the field and 1 for 1 from 3 with 4 for 13 from the free throw line.
All right, and on the other side, Clem with 2, McQuillan with 6, 7 for Kendall, 3 for Steele. Job had 11 and 3 for Stotler. And other stats?
Important thing in this is the free throws. They were 9 for 26, but the difference in the game is that they had 9 free throws made and Villa Grove only had 4 because they made less field goals, which they went 12 for 48 from field goals and 0 for 4 from 3. They made less field goals but made more free throws, and that's what won them the game.
Absolutely. That's a good point in the fact that, free throws are important. You got to make a higher percentage than that 9 for what, 28?
Yeah.
If this was a season going on, I don't know too many coaches, you wouldn't be doing the whole practice free throws the next day.
Yeah.
Particularly if you lost.
I think I would have been doing them if I was still playing.
All right, with that, we'll be back a little before 5 o'clock with the start of tonight's session. Thanks for watching and listening to Central Illinois Sports.